Hey guys, how's it going? It's Vapid, and welcome to the Yawhg. This is a game made by Emily Carroll and Damien Somer. I played it with Yawhg, J Smith OTI, and Matt from the Midnight Podcast on Yawhg's channel about a week ago. An amazing little game that I really wanted to show you guys. It's a choose your own adventure game. And it's a ton of fun to play with other people. It's got local co-op. Well, let's just get into it, and we'll find out. The music is amazing, and the sound and everything, the art style and everything is great. Press any direction on the controller or keyboard to select the character. Can I use a controller? Can I use an Xbox controller? I can. Oh, awesome. Okay. One device may control multiple characters. Select at least 2 characters. For the purpose of this, I'll just do all 4. It doesn't really matter. It'll make it a little bit longer, and we'll have a little bit more fun. No, I'll just use 2 because yeah, I just want to show you guys this game. There's no need to make it, needlessly long. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. Alright, so now we have our UI, our big old thing. Everything is really, really smooth. I wasn't able to see all of this in the stream because, it's a stream, so it's not as smooth as it should be. But, yeah, everything is super smooth. So where do we want to go first? We will take this girl to the hospital. We'll tend to patients. She seems like a good doctor with that headdress. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterward, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she is freaking everyone out. You decide to do something about it. So this is where the choose your own adventure stuff comes into play. Each character has a set number of skills in the top right: the physique, finesse, mind, charm, magic, and wealth. Each of these determine how good you are at one thing or another. So charm would obviously be talk to the ghost, and vaporize the ghost with magic. My magic is 5 as well, so either one of these can go either way. So let's talk to the ghost calmly. You approach the spirit and try to explain to her the effect she is having on the sick. You're not convincing enough to be able to persuade her to stop her haunting. Eventually, everyone gets used to her and learns to live with the creepy ghost. That's nice, actually. I like it. Let's see. What do we want this guy? Yawhg so fondly refers to him as Ponce McSmileyface. I kind of liked the magic last time, so I think we'll do magic again. Because it was really fun. We'll clean the lab. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death!" the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret slowly lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Destroy the abomination or praise the alchemist's accomplishments. I will destroy the abomination because, it's a freaking zombie. Smack the ferret off the counter and stomp on it until it stops twitching. The alchemist is horrified. You gain 1 physique. So, at the end of every person's turn, it advances to the next week, so you get 1 action per week. And you have 6 weeks to prepare for the Yawhg, whatever that is. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families, and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Alright. I think I'm gonna keep her at the hospital, and let her tend to patients some more. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and 1 wealth. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. Why can't I read right now? It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. "Stop that demon!" yells the doctor. I don't really have any strength or magic, so I will try and do both. Or I'll try and do this. You put yourself between the demon and the exit. The baby demon barrels past you and out the door, flying off into the night sky. And I gained nothing for it, so that kind of sucks. Let's brew a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear cries for help coming from the next room. Running to investigate, you see that the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster. How do you dispatch the ooze? Well, my magic is 8, so I don't see why I can't just blast it with magic. You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain 1 charm. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, and the air went still. Week 3. Alright. So, I mean, this would be an incredible game to play, with friends over or whatever. And it was a blast playing it on a stream. It was a little bit, off because certain, they were having me read the title cards and this and that, but otherwise it works really, really well. Especially if there's no delay, it would be very nice. So I need to get this girl some strength and stuff. So let's head to the slums and fight crime, because she is a superhero. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day while wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and a pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter in the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door, hidden in a back alley. You descend to it to find a dimly lit room with 2 cubes hovering above the ground. Text scribbled across them. I'm gonna say the arcane. You touch the cube labeled the arcane. Everything flashes white. You wake up at home, feeling a little odd. You gain 3 magic. I probably should have chose the gallant to get her some strength. But, magic is fine too. We got Smiley Man. The slums is closed. When a character goes into an area, that area is closed for the rest of the characters until the next week. So, hospital. Let's see. Let's go to the arena. Why not? I will bet on a fight. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 5 wealth. One night on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Pick it up. As you pick it up, it begins to dissolve into black smoke. Within seconds, the blade is gone. Well, I guess easy come, easy go. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Perfect. Let's take her. What do I want her to do? I kind of want to just leave her in the hospital. So we'll do that. Tend to patients. I kind of want to make her a doctor. You get 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. That and the ghost, right? The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. Try and decipher what he's saying. I'm pretty smart. I have 12 mind. You listen to the piano keys and manage to work out that all he wants is for his pillow to be fluffed. You fluff his pillow, and for him, you fluff his pillow for him, and he sounds extremely grateful. You gain 2 charm. Perfect. So she's a smarty pants, and my guy. Well, I mean, this is the guy that I like out of the characters. He's a magician. He's a magician. So let's go back to the alchemy tower and brew more potions. 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One of the alchemists waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. I will do a complex trick. You snap your fingers and you bring a chair to life. You sit atop it and ride it around the room. Everybody is quite impressed. You gain 2 charm. So that I've done before. I kind of want to see the new things, but that would require more experimentation and 4 characters. But there are a ton of variables in this, like things happen randomly. You can also go into the game files and change the text to whatever you want, so you can make your own situations, if you were so inclined. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? Alright. So it looks like the Yawhg is slowly closing in on us. The fog around around the bottom. I would assume that that's the Yawhg slowly creeping in. And we've only got this week and another week left. So, let's put her back in the hospital. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as the leeches slither toward them. "Somebody do something!" yells one of the doctors. I don't have very much magic, so I'm going to use myself as bait. You start taunting the leeches to lead them back into their containers. The leeches swarm all over you. You are subject to a vicious series of bites before the leeches got bored and take off. Shit! The leeches make their way out of the hospital and end up infesting all of the nearby waterbeds. Oh no! Damn it. Well, this looks like a job for a magician. 2 magic and 1 mind. One day an artificer stops by for a visit. She's adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering an array of potions and elixirs. However, as she leaves, she turns to you and says, "You. I like you." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets. So, if I choose the Ring of Swift Movement, it'll probably give me Finesse. And if I choose the Ring of Clever Thoughts, it'll obviously give me Mind, so I think I'm gonna go with Mind. Yes, 3 Mind. The alchemists are jealous. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost. Ah, yes. You can hear the thunder in the background. Alright. So, in order to get a little bit of variation here, because I'm doing the same thing over and over, I will take her to the palace, and I will attend a ball. Because this is what you should be doing when you're preparing for the end of the world. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings, but I think the premise is that you're going about your daily activities while the Yawhg is coming. You know? It said that at the beginning. We go about our lives as if nothing's going to happen. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you hear somebody shouting something in the hallway. "There's a bomb in the palace!" they scream. There's a massive panic as people try to desperately escape the palace walls. I will locate and disarm the bomb because I am smart as hell. You run deeper into the castle trying to figure out where the explosives are hidden. You manage to find it in the wine cellar disguised as barrels of wine. The bomb appears to be on a detonator that is controlled by powerful magic. Using your arcane knowledge, you quickly manage to figure out how the bomb works and take the detonator apart cautiously. You save the palace. The king rewards you handsomely. I gain 3 wealth. Your reputation increases, earning you 3 charm as well. Jeez, that was really good. So let's take Mr. Smarty Pants to... Let's go to the arena. Let's fight. Compete in a fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. "Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or 2? I only have 9 physique. Maybe I can, friggin' magic him." "Let's do this!" he screams. He takes a swing at your head. You cast a spell with the flick of your wrist, turning your flesh into diamonds. You can hear the bones of the fighter's hand crack. He runs away, whimpering. You took that punch like a champ. You gain 1 physique. Sweet. I was hoping I could do magic. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost. Why did it say the same thing twice? Oh no! So the town has been flooded. The Yawhg, it could possibly be just a, just a storm that comes all the time. Alright, so who am I? I'm the girl, the blue girl. So she definitely needs to be a doctor or a leader. Because she's smart. She's so smart. I think she'll be a leader. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator in disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And then this guy will most assuredly be a conjurer. Right? Because he's got 12 magic. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And so, we set about our tasks once more, living our lives. This time, in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, we flourished. Towers, once wrecked and ravaged, rose towards the sky. Trees again took root, then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawhg ever return, we will be ready. So I got the good ending. I was well prepared for the things that were coming, and I chose the proper roles. So as far as I know, you can get a bad ending and like a neutral ending as well, which I've yet to see. The Yawhg changed you, and so now we're into the individual characters' resolutions. The Yawhg changed you, probably for the better. With the town rebuilt, you decide to retake your role as a doctor in the hospital. There you make friends with another doctor. The two of you do everything together. You're inseparable. Eventually, you even decide to get an apartment and live with each other. Then your friend gets married, and everything changes. Their spouse has to move away to a new town, and your friend follows. You try to keep in touch by mail, but the letters start to come less and less frequently. You try to fraternize with other doctors. While they're all nice people, nothing can compare. Aw, that's sad. With the town fully rebuilt, you spend more and more time in the alchemy tower. Your potion brewing abilities quickly become among the best in the world. Your health and mana potions are considered world-class delicacies, with people venturing far and wide to buy them. But you never learned how to brew a love potion. So, from what I've seen, everybody always ends up alone. I don't know if that's like a theme or anything, but, no matter what you do, you die alone. I don't know. But, yeah, that was The Yawhg by Emily and Damien. Very cool stuff. A very awesome game with... I have no complaints about it at all. I guess there were some bugs in it, but I didn't notice. Amazing. Just awesome. Might be a stream game in the future. I wish there was some kind of online multiplayer, but that might be too much to ask. It might be, more resources than they have. But very, very cool game. I like it a lot. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I sure did. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.